A charismatic football coach, a pregnant wife, and a meticulously planned murder. Welcome to the chilling tale of David Temple. In the heart of Texas, David and Belinda Temple seemingly had it all: a loving marriage, a young son, and another on the way. David, a respected football coach, and Belinda, a beloved high school teacher, were admired in their community. But beneath this veneer of suburban bliss lurked a sinister reality. David, dissatisfied and restless, began concocting a plan. A plan to end his marriage, not through divorce, but through a more permanent and devastating route. His motivations were dark, his machinations calculated. This was not a spontaneous act of violence, but a cold, premeditated scheme. One where he held all the cards and Belinda, tragically, was none the wiser. But behind this facade of a perfect family, a storm was brewing, one that would end in a fatal betrayal. January 11th, 1999, a day that would forever change the lives of the Temple family. This was the day Belinda Temple, 8 months pregnant, was found brutally murdered in her own home. A beloved high school teacher, she was known for her radiant smile and unwavering kindness. That afternoon, her husband, David Temple, returned home to find his wife's lifeless body. He called 911, his voice shaking as he reported the horrifying discovery. The crime scene was a chilling spectacle. Belinda, shot at close range with a shotgun, lay amidst the shattered glass of a back door. It was a cold-blooded act, a stark contrast to the warm soul that was Belinda. The brutality of the crime shocked the community, leaving a haunting echo of a life that once was. David's shock appeared genuine, but as investigators would soon discover, this grieving husband was not what he seemed. A life cut short, a family shattered, and a husband with a secret. While the town mourned, a scandalous secret came to light: David Temple's extramarital affair. A fellow educator, a woman who shared his passion for shaping young minds, became the object of his illicit desires. This was not just an affair of stolen kisses in the school hallway, or clandestine meetings after class. This was a full-blown relationship that unfolded under the very noses of unsuspecting students and colleagues. The timeline of the affair raised eyebrows. It began long before Belinda's untimely demise, suggesting a pattern of deception and betrayal that ran deep in David's character. This revelation sent shockwaves through the investigation. The quiet, dedicated teacher and grieving husband was now a prime suspect in a murder case, his seemingly perfect facade crumbling under the weight of his own indiscretions. But was this a mere affair, or a motive for murder? As the truth unraveled, lives were shattered, and the face of a murderer emerged. The aftermath of Belinda's murder was like a bombshell, exploding and scattering debris across what was once a peaceful community. The life that David Temple had carefully constructed crumbled to dust, revealing the cold, hard reality of his actions. His deceit, once hidden behind a facade of normality, was now glaringly evident, sending shockwaves through their family and friends. Belinda's family was left grappling with the loss of a beloved sister, daughter, and friend. Their grief was immeasurable, their pain palpable. The community, too, felt the sting of David's betrayal. This was a man they had trusted, a man they had respected. His web of deceit left them feeling betrayed, their trust irrevocably broken. A community betrayed, a family torn apart, and a murderer walking free, but not for long. The law may be slow, but it is thorough. David Temple's dark secrets were about to unravel. As the investigation into Belinda's murder intensified, the facade of David's perfect life began to crumble. The police, relentless in their pursuit of justice, unearthed a web of deception, betrayal, and manipulation. A series of damning evidence emerged: phone records, witness testimonies, and David's own behavior post-murder, all pointed towards a chilling truth. David's affair with a fellow educator wasn't a mere dalliance, but a calculated step towards a new life, one that didn't include Belinda. The trial was a spectacle, with David's narcissistic disregard for others on full display. The jury, after sifting through the tumultuous sea of evidence, found David guilty of murder. The man who once stood as a pillar of the community was now a convicted killer. David Temple, a man once admired, now a convicted murderer. A chilling reminder of the devastating consequences of narcissistic manipulation.